My girlfriend posted on TikTok, "Watch me prank my boyfriend by telling him I'm pregnant," to her 200K followers. I wasn't in on the prank. I responded in the comments, "We're done." Then I broke up with her live in her next video, when her followers turned on her saying that's not a prank, that's cruel, and she lost 50K followers in 48 hours. I, 29 male, still can't believe I'm typing this out, but here we are. So my girlfriend, 27, is one of those TikTok people. Content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it. Started doing makeup stuff a couple of years back, grew it to like 200K followers. Made decent money from it. Brand deals, PR packages, sponsored posts. I was cool with it. Even helped sometimes, held the ring light, gave opinions on her videos, appeared in some boyfriend reacts content when she needed it. Everything was fine until it wasn't. I'm a construction manager, so my phone's usually not a thing during work hours unless it's important. The other day I'm on site, and during lunch I checked my phone. Dozens of messages from random numbers, DMs from people I've never met, missed calls, all saying stuff like, are you okay? And congratulations. And wait, is this real? Had no clue what was happening. Opened TikTok, and there it was. Her latest video sitting at over 1 million views already. Posted while I was working. She's on our couch looking all nervous, holding a positive pregnancy test. The caption said, "Watch me prank my boyfriend by telling him I'm pregnant. Part 1. His reaction is gonna be insane." My stomach just dropped. Like, actually felt sick. We talked about kids before. Someday sure, but not now. We were both focused on our careers. She's on birth control. We're careful about that stuff. But this wasn't about being pregnant. This was about content. Scrolled through the comments. Thousands of them. People hyped for part 2, calling her hilarious, saying they couldn't wait to see my reaction. Some people were like, "This seems kinda mean though, and pregnancy pranks aren't really funny," but most were just eating it up. Sat in my truck for a while just staring at this video. She filmed this in our apartment, made our relationship into a show, took something that should be private, real or fake doesn't even matter, and turned it into entertainment for strangers. Never asked me, never even mentioned it. Just did it. My foreman knocked on the window asking if I was good. Told him, "Yeah, family stuff, be back in a minute." I went back to the comments. Didn't just read this time. I typed, "We're done," posted it. My username has my real name and my photo so everyone would know it was actually me. No confusion. Then I shut off my phone and went back to work. Had concrete to pour, and honestly work was a good distraction. Got home that evening and she was there on the couch, face all red and puffy from crying, phone clutched in her hand. "Are you serious right now?" That's what she opened with. Not sorry, not an explanation. Just anger. "Yeah. Dead serious. You broke up with me in a comment? In front of everyone? You told 200,000 people you were pregnant without telling me first. Seems fair. It was a prank. Content. You know how this works." "I know how relationships work," I said, "and this isn't one anymore." She stood up, voice getting louder. "You're overreacting." It was funny. My followers loved it. Pulled out my phone and showed her the comments. The ones calling it cruel. The ones saying pregnancy isn't prank material. The ones from women saying they dump their boyfriends over something like this. Your followers are actually turning on you. Check your numbers. She grabbed her phone, started scrolling. Face went white. I lost 15,000 followers since this morning. Gonna lose more, but that's not my problem anymore. Baby, please, I didn't think that's the whole problem. You didn't think about me, about us, about what's okay and what's not. You thought about views. She switched tactics, started crying for real now. "I'm sorry, okay? I should have asked first. The algorithm's been terrible lately and I needed something to go viral and..." "Stop. Just stop." I walked to the bedroom. "I'm staying at my buddy's place tonight. You've got a week to find somewhere else to live. Lease is in my name." "You can't kick me out." "I can. Already talked to a lawyer today. It's legal." "You called a lawyer?" She was screaming now. Over a TikTok video. Over a betrayal, doesn't matter what app you used. Grabbed a bag and threw some clothes in it. She followed me around the apartment, still talking, still explaining, still making excuses. At the door I stopped. "Delete the video." "What?" "Delete it. Prank's over. Relationship's over. Don't drag this out for more content." I can't just delete it, it has over 1 million views. The algorithm. Then post your part 2. Post the part where your boyfriend dumps you because you chose clout over basic respect. Left. Stayed at my buddy's place. He didn't ask questions, just handed me a beer and said the couch was mine as long as I needed it. My phone wouldn't stop going off. Her calling, texting, her friends blowing me up. Random people DMing me on TikTok, some supporting me, some saying I was too sensitive, some asking if I wanted to be interviewed about it. Ignored everything. Next morning, I checked TikTok one time. Just once. She'd posted part 2. Crying video explaining I broke up with her, saying she didn't realize how badly it would hurt him, and she just wanted to make content people would enjoy. The comments, though, they were ripping her apart. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's not a prank, that's emotional manipulation. Imagine valuing views over your relationship, you got what you deserved. Team boyfriend 100%. She'd lost another 20,000 followers overnight. Saw in the comments that some of her brand sponsors were dropping her. My buddy made coffee. You good? Getting there. Phone started ringing. Her mom sent it to voicemail. Update 1. So yeah, it got worse before it got better. Few days later, my landlord texted me. She'd called him crying, told him I illegally evicted her, and she has tenant rights. Landlord was cool about it, said he talked to his lawyer and I was fine since she's not on the lease and I gave proper notice. Just told me to document everything. Started saving every text, every missed call, every voicemail, and there were a lot of voicemails. She left like 30-something voicemails over a few days. Started out apologetic, baby I'm so sorry, please can we talk type stuff. Then moved to bargaining. I'll delete everything. I'll quit TikTok. I'll do whatever you want. Then got angry, you're ruining my career over nothing, and do you even know what you're doing to me? Ended up delusional? We can work through this, and love conquers all, and you're just upset, you'll calm down eventually. Didn't respond to any of it. Just saved everything. Her best friend showed up at my construction site one day, just walked past the security gate and came right up to where I was looking at blueprints. You need to fix this. Excuse me? She's falling apart. Can't eat, can't sleep. She's losing everything because you're being vindictive. She's losing everything because she posted that video. It was a prank. People prank their partners all the time. Not about pregnancy. Not without permission. Not for hundreds of thousands of strangers to watch. She apologized. What more do you want? Nothing. I don't want anything from her. That's literally the point of breaking up. She loves you. She loved the engagement we generated together. Big difference. Her friend got right in my face. You're selfish trash. She gave you everything and you're throwing it away because of your ego. My foreman walked over. Big guy, ex-military. Ma'am, this is a construction site. Hard hat area. You need to leave. This doesn't concern you. You're trespassing and harassing my employee. Leave now or I'm calling the cops. She left but yelled back, you'll regret this. She's gonna expose you for who you really are. Expose me for what? Being a normal guy who didn't want to be turned into a TikTok character? The day the week was up, I went back to the apartment. Brought my buddy with me as a witness. Had already changed the locks that morning. Locksmith confirmed it was completely legal since she wasn't on the lease. Her stuff was everywhere. The whole living room was basically her makeup station. Ring lights, cameras, backdrops, props. The bedroom was full of PR packages and products. Took me like 3 hours to pack everything up. Texted her, your stuff's packed. Come get it this afternoon between 2 and 5. Bring help. You're not coming inside. She showed up with her mom, her best friend, and some guy I didn't know. Probably thought they'd intimidate me. Opened the door but stood in the doorway. My buddy behind me. All her boxes stacked up in the entryway. Her mom started immediately. This is ridiculous. You're throwing her out like she's garbage. She's not on the lease. I gave her a week. More than I legally had to. She's been paying rent. She's been giving me money for household expenses. That's not the same as rent. Not the same as tenant rights. The guy I didn't know stepped forward. Bro, you're being super immature about this. Who are you? Her manager. I handle her brand deals and don't care. Take the boxes or don't, but nobody's coming inside. My ex pushed to the front. I left my good camera inside. My expensive one. Packed it. 3rd box. I need to check. Make sure you didn't break anything. Everything's there. I took photos of everything I packed. You're not getting in here to film a moving out video. Her face went red. Caught. They loaded everything up. Took a couple trips to fit it all in her mom's car. The whole time her mom kept muttering about what a terrible person I was. The best friend kept staring daggers at me. The manager kept talking about optics and controlling the narrative. When they were loading the last boxes, my ex tried one more time. Can we please just talk? 5 minutes? Alone? No. You owe me that much. I don't owe you anything. You got your stuff, we're done. This apartment feels like mine too. I lived here. And now you don't. That's how moving out works. She started crying. Real tears this time, not the content kind. I made one mistake. One. Why are you being so cruel? You didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. You chose to use our relationship as content. You chose views over asking for consent. That's not an accident. Her manager put his hand on her shoulder. Come on, he's not worth it. We'll figure out the spin. They left. I went inside and locked the door. The apartment was quiet. No ring lights humming. No camera batteries charging. No babe, can you hold this for a sec while I adjust the angle? Just quiet. My buddy opened 2 beers and handed me one. You good? Yeah, I said. Meant it too. Update 2. Things got messier over the next week or so. She posted this long YouTube video called My Truth. What really happened. Watched it once just so I'd know what she was saying. Her version of events. I was controlling the whole relationship. Hated her success, was jealous of her following. The pregnancy prank was just the excuse I'd been looking for to dump her. She'd been walking on eggshells for months. I isolated her from her friends, made her feel guilty about her career. Complete fiction, but it was convincing. Comments were split between people supporting her and people calling bull, with a lot of people just there for the drama. She conveniently left out asking my permission to post, the legal stuff about the lease, her friend showing up at my work, all of it. My phone blew up again. News sites, drama channels, podcasts. Would you like to share your side? Can we interview you? Do you have a statement? Sent everyone the same thing. No comment. Wasn't gonna play her game. Wasn't gonna make my life into content. That was the whole point. Her manager hit me up on LinkedIn with this professional-sounding message about resolving things amicably and finding a solution that works for everyone. Translation: they wanted me in a reconciliation video. Probably all scripted, definitely monetized. Deleted it. Few days later, she showed up at my gym super early in the morning. Must have still had my location from Find My Friends or something. Immediately turned that off. She was sitting on her car in the parking lot crying when I pulled up. The performance kind of crying she did for sad sponsorship posts. Walked right past her to the entrance. Please, just listen. No, I'm losing everything. Brands are dropping me. Followers are leaving. I can't afford my rent. I stopped, turned around. Not my problem. You did this to me. You did this to yourself. I'm just the guy who refused to be your content puppet. I apologized multiple times. What do you want from me? Nothing. I want nothing. How many times do I have to say that? So I just lose everything? My career, my income, my apartment? You still have your platform. You still have 150,000 followers. That's more than most people ever get. You just don't have the boyfriend you exploited for engagement anymore. I loved you. You loved the couple content we made together. Big difference. She just crumpled, slid off her car hood onto the ground, full breakdown mode. A couple other people in the parking lot were watching now, phones out. Great, I said. More content for you. Went inside. Hit the weights. Tried to ignore that my ex was probably filming herself having a breakdown in the parking lot for her followers. Guy I work out with sometimes found me at the squat rack. Yo, that your ex out there? Yup. She's still crying into her phone. Should we do something? She's fine. She's performing. That's kinda cold, man. It's reality. She's not hurt, she's strategizing. Give it an hour, it'll be edited and posted with a sad song. He looked skeptical but dropped it. Sure enough, checked later that day. New video of her in her car crying. Talking about rock bottom and losing everything and painful lessons. Comments were sympathetic again. The tide was turning back. She was really good at this. But then something wild happened. Someone leaked screenshots. Don't know who. Maybe someone she screwed over before. Maybe an ex-friend. Maybe just someone who saw through the act. But suddenly Twitter had screenshots of texts between her and her manager from before the prank video. You need something big, relationship content maybe? Like what? Pregnancy test pranks always go viral. You would hate that, lol. That's the point. Real reactions, views. Just film and post. Apologize after if you need to. What if he actually breaks up with me though? Manager. He won't. You guys are solid. Even if he's mad, you can post the makeup vid after. Double content. The screenshots went absolutely viral. Tens of thousands of retweets. Everyone dragging her and her manager for planning the whole thing, knowing it would hurt me. She knew it would hurt him. This wasn't a prank. This was calculated manipulation. That manager is scum. Everybody involved is trash. By the next day, she'd lost another 30,000 followers, down to like 120K. Brands weren't just quietly dropping her anymore. They were making public statements. One makeup company posted, "We do not support manipulative content practices and have terminated our partnership immediately." Her manager quit, put out his own statement about creative differences and ethical lines, probably trying to save his own career. She called me. I actually answered. "You leaked those texts." Her voice was flat, not crying anymore. "I didn't. Bull. I don't have your texts with your manager. Think about who else you might have pissed off for content." Silence for a second. "You've burned a lot of people," I said. "I'm just the most recent. I'm ruined. You're facing consequences. There's a difference. I'm going to lose my apartment. I can't pay for it without the brand deals. Get a roommate. Get a regular job. Do what normal people do. You really hate me that much?" "I don't hate you. I don't feel anything about you anymore." "That's probably worse for you, huh?" She hung up. That night her mom called. Almost didn't pick up, but I was curious. "You've destroyed my daughter's life." No hello, straight to accusations. She destroyed her own career when she valued views over basic decency. She made a mistake, one mistake. Why can't you just forgive her? Because forgiveness isn't automatic, and she's not actually sorry. She's sorry she got caught, sorry there were consequences. Not sorry for what she did. She's depressed. She's not eating. I'm worried about her. Then get her a therapist. That's what parents do. Don't call me expecting me to fix what she broke. You're heartless. I'm realistic. She wanted to be internet famous. She got famous. Now she's dealing with internet infamous. That's the risk. Hung up, blocked her number. Update 3 final update because I'm done with this whole thing. Everything settled down maybe a week ago. She's sitting at around 95,000 followers now. Seems stable there. Probably her core fans who don't care about the drama or just like watching mess. No brand deals though. Every video she posts still gets comments about the prank. People won't let it go. She's basically unemployable as an influencer now. Heard through some mutual friends she moved back in with her parents. Got a job doing makeup at a salon. Normal job. Regular schedule, actual paychecks. Honestly, probably the best thing that could have happened to her. Her best friend tried one last time. Showed up at a bar during a mutual friend's birthday thing. Saw her coming and just left. Not doing that dance again. But she followed me out to the parking lot. You're really not gonna give her another chance? Not even one? Nope. 3 years together and that means nothing to you? 3 years where she slowly started treating our relationship like a content farm means exactly what it should mean. A lesson learned. She's different now. She's changed. Good for her. Doesn't change my mind. What if she quit social media completely? Like deleted everything? Still no. Why? Because I don't trust people who need to lose everything before they understand basic respect. That's not growth. That's just damage control. She called me a name and walked off. The gym stuff stopped after I talked to management. Told them what was happening. They checked their parking lot cameras. Saw her waiting around multiple times. Banned her. Problem solved. Life's actually pretty good now. Apartment's quiet in the way I always wanted. No equipment everywhere. No "babe, can you film this real quick?" No worrying about being in the background of her stories. Started seeing someone new. Met her through work connections. She's an architect. Normal job. Normal hours. Gets that some stuff should stay private. We've been on a few dates. Haven't posted anything about it online. She hasn't asked me to. It's nice. My buddy asked me the other day if I felt bad about how everything went down. Sometimes, I told him. Not about breaking up, about how public it got. You didn't make it public. She did. Yeah, but I commented publicly. She publicly humiliated you first? Fair game. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could have handled it differently. But if I'd just quietly ended things, she would have controlled the whole story. At least this way people saw both sides. That prank video's still up, by the way. She won't delete it. Says it's part of her journey and a teaching moment. Translation: it still gets views, and she's desperate for any engagement she can get. The comments are permanently brutal, though. Every new person who finds it adds their opinion. It's like a permanent record of consequences. Got a message request on Instagram the other night from her manager's old assistant. Said she quit after seeing how they planned content behind the scenes. Apologized for being part of it. Said I deserved better than being treated like an engagement metric. Thanked her. Didn't really know what else to say. This morning, the girl I've been seeing texted asking if I wanted to try this new brunch place she found. Private plans. No cameras, just two people getting to know each other. Said yes. Life's better on this side. Look, I'm not trying to be some hero in this story. Not even sure I did everything right. But I knew what line I wouldn't let anyone cross, being turned into content without my say. Being treated like a prop in someone else's show. She wanted viral moments more than real moments. That's her choice. But making that choice meant choosing between her platform and our relationship. She picked the platform. I just made sure she understood that choice had consequences. People keep asking if I'd take her back if she really changed. No. Not because I'm angry or holding grudges. Because trust, once it's broken, this specifically, doesn't come back. She showed me I was expendable if it meant better numbers. Therapy doesn't fix that. Time doesn't fix that. She's got her followers, her platform, her content. I've got my privacy back, my self-respect, my boundaries intact. We're both better off. Just took her a lot longer to figure that out. Done updating. Time to actually move forward.